Hi everyone. Esther here for another live for Elizabeth Craft Designs, and I am just waiting for you to join me. And I'm also checking the Facebook page to see if I can find you and myself. And that's not working right now, so yes, I'm here. Oh, I see some people coming in already. Hi everyone. Hi Suzanne, Margriet, Marielle, Focolina, Cora, Jolanda, Kim. Hi everyone. Cora. Well, and you already can see it's a big mess on my desk. So, hello from Texas. Hi Jody. Nice to see you. Hi Joseph. Hi Dana. Oh, this is going to be fun. And I think it's 8 for me already, yes. And it's around noon if you are in the US, I guess. So good morning, good afternoon. Hi Sue, also there. Hi Joseph, thank you. Okay, I am going to show you today the page I finished 2 weeks ago, because last week there wasn't a Facebook Live from me. So I hope I have to turn it a little bit more up. Yes, and here is the pages, or here are the pages I started with the other day. And as you can see, I added some journaling here and there. I added a sticker with one of our calendar stamps, so I hope you can see it. This is number 14. It's also with one of our stamp sets and a little die cut tag. Well, this was the really thin onion skin like paper. Hi Diane from Canada, nice to see you. Mandy from the UK. Turn up the volume. Well, you have to turn up the volume, Dana. So I just left this as it is because it's so thin, and I was thinking, okay, just leave it like that. On the tag die, I did some journaling about the corona things which were going on. Some pictures of the children with a little pieces here of the bubbly dye from Charlene and Ilse over here. And here's our little granddaughter, and I also added reinforcements everywhere on every page. As you can see, I die cut a little fish from my paper, and here is some space left to do some more journaling. So for this week, the week I am now going to work on, it's week 15, so that's the second week of April. So I'm a little bit behind, as you can tell. I just printed out some pictures a few minutes ago because I had a fight with my selfie printer, but I succeeded. So I am not sure which one I am going to use, but I've got 4 pictures here which I think will be nice here, and those were also things which happened that week. So yeah, somebody says my sound is soft. Well, soft, or it's not loud enough. I think you have to turn up your sound yourself, because I can't do anything about it. You want a fish? Well, the fish is on the new paper, Tracy, so I'm sure you will get that soon. Hello, Lynn from Las Vegas. Tracy is there. Suzanne, hi. And I see Anna, and she is at the office in the US at the moment. Hi Claudia, Jorinka, Anita. Hi Anit. Maria, ja, mijn geluid, je moet zelf toch je geluid harder zetten, denk ik. Of ik moet harder gaan praten. Hi Charlene, Monique. Oh yes, thank you Rhonda. Well, that was quite short notice. I think Els called me about 30 minutes before the show started, so it was a little bit improvising, I think. So, but I think it went okay. Well, okay. British Columbia. How? That's a long way from here. Hi, Trudy. Nice to see you. Okay, so what I did for this week. You see, this is the back of a folder thing I put in last week. And here's a piece of my new paper line. I cut it with the die set number 3, which also has got the photo frame in it. And I am going to use this photo frame later tonight, or today, so I'm going to show it to you. But because I think it's too much yellow on this side, I took a piece of this paper and I think I am going to put it in here. And actually this is the back side of the design paper. I will show it to you. I've got it here. This is the front, and on the back it's more quiet. It's a plain ruled paper, and I did it on purpose to make one side of the paper more busy and tone it down with the other side of the paper. So if you want, for example, let me see, if you want to use a picture and you want to put a back or a back side to the paper, then it's easy to take the back side of the same paper. So it all suits together. Well, that was my plan when designing this. And what's also nice with this yellow one, that's this one, the big one, it's also on the back of the packaging, but then I reduced it in size a little bit. So it's a little bit smaller on this side. And here you can find some extra text which you can cut and use in your journal too. No, there is no microphone here. Let me check again. Okay, just to make sure, girls. Hold on. No, there's nothing I can do about it. So I hope it will stay okay. And these tags you can cut out, and I already did a few. So as you can see, you can use them everywhere in your journal. And I added even the reinforcement rings because you can use those too. For some of the tags. Some of them have a really tiny circle in here, but I'm sure you will figure something out to make it fit. So that's the back side of the paper, of the packaging. And obviously all other papers are double-sided too. Okay. But now, for this one in my journal, I think, as I said before, I'm going to glue this down here. And I think I just need a little bit of glue because, well, it will stay there. It's no problem. And my favorite glue at the moment and the favorite glue pin I got from Dana the other day. And I still use it, Dana, so it's I really like it. Okay, so... Oh, thank you, Anita. I always think it's hard to start working in my journal, speak English, hi Gaby, nice to see you, and concentrate on what I'm doing and then check the comments too. So please forgive me if I'm not replying to your comments immediately because, well, I think that's hard to do all at the same time. I'm not so good at multitasking at the moment. Hi Cindy, nice to meet you too. Okay, but Kim says the sound is okay. Yeah, maybe it's Facebook giving you problems, girls. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, a piece of paper here, and I did a little bit of preparation this afternoon because this was all. I also want to tell you this is my month of April. And to make it a little bit easier for myself, I started with this yellow page and I was thinking, okay, the whole month of April is going to be a little bit yellow themed. So that's, for me, it's an easy way to work if I've got some things prepared already. So as you can see, the yellow is over here. The yellow keeps coming back again. And this is the week I'm going to work in now. And a little bit further there's some yellow too, so I think the whole month of April I'm going to use yellow. And I also have one of my famous envelopes with yellow ephemera well next to it, so it's easy for me to take some things out and use them. So it saves me a lot of time thinking about what I'm going to do every week or every time I'm going to start a new page for this month. So for me it's yellow. And for me it's a good way to work this way. So if you want to work another way or you don't like it, just do as what suits you best, of course. Okay, so this is my base for now. One page here, a little bit of yellow there, and my pictures I just printed. Okay, these are fun because I had the children over this week, and here you can see my dad, and he was having his birthday and we couldn't visit him, so they live in an apartment on the 3rd floor, and all of the children, my children, our grandchildren, we were there and waving at them, and we put a basket in the elevator for him with gifts. So he had a bottle of wine, some snacks, I can't even remember what else was in it, but it was a funny basket with all kind of presents for him and my mom, of course. So they could have a nice day despite of the corona thing going on. And I am trying to see, yeah, so I'm going to use this picture for sure, and I am just using this little guillotine to cut my pictures. So that's going to be used, and I think, well, I can use all pictures I printed, because normally I never watch the colors of pictures and make it a problem if it suits my page or the paper. So I don't really pay attention to that. But by coincidence, all these pictures have a little bit of yellow in it, because when I took the pictures, I didn't know I was going to do this today, but there's they all have a little bit of yellow. I just noticed. So I wonder if you girls pay attention to the color of your pictures when you are using pictures, of course, in your artwork, in your journal. Do you try to match your paper to the picture, or do you match your picture to the paper, or are you just like me and you don't care? I think the last one is the easiest one, because it saves you a lot of headache, not going to think about colors and if they match your paper. But hey, everybody is different, so if you like to match your pictures going with your paper, of course you should do that. Okay, I am going to check the comments for a minute. Hold on, please. I'm going to browse back. Okay, let me see. Gillian, hi Gillian. Rainy, hi Nederland. I think months were my favorite things. Also color coded. Oh, that's a good idea, Sandy. Do you have? No, I don't have. Oh, sorry, it's not for me. Focolina's husband is having his birthday today, so she can watch our live. Well, congratulations, Focolina. The color of the balcony, yes. It's really a coincidence, yeah. Journal on the other day. Use the bubble dye. I'm a scrapbooker. Oh, so you have to match it, Claudia, yes. Let me see. Oh, Dana, this is a tonic little, how do you call it? Niet a silhouette, how do you call things? A guillotine from Tonic Studios. That was Dana's questions. Ah, Sue, you dress to suit your planner page as well. I don't do that. And Yolanda sometimes does it. Okay, Katrina, I like that. Don't know anything about color, just put it all together. You're my girl. Hi, Els. Els is also here. Okay, I will continue. As you can see, I've got a little bit too many pictures, I think. So I leave them here for a while, and I think I also want to decorate this piece a little bit. And that's what I prepared this afternoon, because I don't want to see me cutting some pictures or pieces of paper. And I cut some flowers which are also on the new paper, design paper, sorry. and this one has in a corner, so I think, okay, this one will go here perfectly, and I think this one I will put over there. And the advantage of the paper I created for you already is that it's also already having some layers, and if you want to add something more, you can do it, but it's not so much work anymore. So let's say you want to add a little bit more yellow like this, you can do that, and it gives a little bit more depth immediately. So I hope you understand what I mean with that. Okay, I'm going to glue down those flowers first, and I don't glue them to the edges immediately because I'm not sure yet if I want to tuck something underneath. So if I glue them all the way up till here, then, well, yeah, then you're stuck and you don't have any other possibilities anymore. And I think this one I want to be there, so, and same here. Okay. Okay, and maybe this is fun to put her here. She was homeschooling and I had to help her on the computer, so not sure. I can also do this, but then you can't tuck anything underneath anymore. And I prepared something really nice, which I also want to show you. It's a little bag with our photo frame die. So for this one, I used this die set, and this die set I used for the whole page, and this one I used to make this pocket. So, and this pocket I'm going to show you in a minute. I want to put in here, but then in a different color, of course, because this one I prepared this morning, and then suddenly I came to my mind, I was thinking, oh no, I have to do yellow. So, but it's a nice sample to show you. So this will be there in a minute. And now I still have to figure something out with the pictures, because I'm still not sure what I am going to do with those, and especially not when I know when I have over 100 people watching me. So that's always a little bit of a problem. So let me see. No, okay, I'll wait with the picture. Sorry, it's a little bit confusing, but I am going to start with this one, because if I've got this one here, I can start working on the rest of the page. And this one for you, it's nice to see how I make it. And I mean, putting pictures down, everybody can do that. And I can show it to you later also, okay? So I'm going to put this aside, and I prepared 2 photo frames already. So I think it's easier to show this to you now, because that's something you maybe don't know yet. I saw this on Instagram, and a lady used, or now she created her own photo frames, a little bit the same, about this size. And I was thinking, okay, we can do this because we have our ready to go photo frame die. And what I am going to make is a pocket. And I'm using one of those plastic bags, which I am going to show you in a minute, and put it inside. So it's a little gift envelope thingy like, and you can put a clip on it, or maybe a little treat bag, or just as I did here, made it a keepsake to use it in your planner. So what you need is 2 times this frame. You cut it 2 times, and then I cut a little piece of paper at about the length of the photo frame, the width. So in this case, I think it was 3 inches or 7 centimeters, if I remember well. And then you need those plastic bags. I don't know how you call them, but they use them for card making and putting cards inside, and you've got them in all different sizes. And I found a few in my stash, and this one fits in this frame, so I am going to use it. So I hope it makes sense and that you can see the bags. I think you can buy them at your local craft store for sure, probably. Cellophane bags, cellophane thingies, something like that. So probably somebody of you will know how they are called. Okay, so what I do first is I take this piece of paper, fold it in half, and I didn't measure it, only the width of the photo frame, but I think this is about 1.5 centimeter on each side. I made, how do you call it, a double-sided adhesive on both sides, and also on 2 sides of the photo frame, on the inside. Don't use your double-sided adhesive on the inside. Then I'm gluing one piece down here, and I hope you, oh, now I'm a little bit off center, sorry, and one there, and then this one comes here, so at the top of the little piece. Okay, I think it's fine now. So now you have got something like this, 2 photo frames attached to one another. Yeah, and don't bother about this because you won't see that anymore. So what I'm going to do now is put the back in here, and for that you also need very thin double-sided adhesive, and I am going to use the 3mm adhesive again. So, and because it's a little bit too small to cover the complete outside the frame of this die, or the die cut I did, I have to make sure that the double-sided adhesive is really close to the edges. So what I'm going to do now is put the tape all around the frame, and don't forget the top part, because I used to do it wrong the first time too, because it's going to be a pocket or a little treat bag, and it needs to be secured on all sides. I think I can do this, make it longer. Yes, I am going to put some tape here. Yeah, you can also use acetate, but acetate is a little bit oh, now I'm going to see doing 3 things at the same time. Acetate is a little bit too sturdy, I think, because I want it to be a treat bag and not a photo frame thing. You understand what I mean. Let me see. And I also need a little bit more tape here, because that's where the bag comes in. Okay, if I'm correct, I did it here. Oh, you can give it a little bit of tape here too. Let me see, here and here. So what you have now is 2 photo frames connected to a little strip of paper, and then they're all covered with double-sided adhesive. I'm going to remove it now. You can use one of those little cute pinky thingies from Else, but I prefer doing it with my nails. But that's all up to you, of course. Just remove the backing paper. Let me see. Oh, I say I'm going to use my nails. Yes, I am. And in the meantime, I am checking out if I can see any of your comments. The size of the tape, that's 3mm, Evelyn. I hope, yes, that's the 3mm one. Okay, here I've got one of those plastic bags, and you have to make sure it's lined up at the bottom, and it covers the opening of your photo frame. So something like this. And then you close it, and then you've got everything attached together like this. And of course the bag is too large, but we cut it off. So now you've got something like this. And I'm just stripping down the excess of the cellophane bag. So I'm going to remove that. And as you can see now, you can put something in this. Now, of course, we still have the photo quote or the word over here, and I want to cover that up. And therefore we have my famous labels, which I already stamped on some vintage, no, I don't know, this isn't even vintage paper, on a piece of paper. I'm going to glue that one down too. Oh, I'm sorry. And if you want to stamp some lyrics or a text on it or a quote, I would recommend doing that before you glue it down, because this isn't even. And that's what I did with this one too. As you can see, you are precious. I stamped that before I glued it down on the pocket. For this one I'm going to do it a little bit different, so I'm not doing that, but I'm going to attach one of those frames on the front and the back side, so it covers up the photo word. And a little different sneak peek is that we are getting the same photo frame without a text here in one of the new releases, and then we have separate words to come along with it, so you can choose your words which you want to have cut out. Okay, so you see, this is a really nice bag. And now for this one, because I like the word keepsake, because you can put something in, I die cut this this afternoon, so it would save me a little bit time now. And I also added some double-sided adhesive in the back side, and that's really easy. And now I am going to take this one, and I think I like it here. Let me see, yeah, somewhere here. So the word keepsake stays here, but of course you want to have a label here too. And what I do with that is that I'm going to take the same the die again, and I'm going to put it down on a piece of paper, and I am going to use the inside, the opening here, as a template with a pen. So I'm just drawing the inside of the die, and I'm going to cut it out. So this one exactly fits the space you've got over here, because on black it's hard to stamp something, and you need a little bit of more lighter piece of paper, a different color, if you want to stamp. Unless you want to use white as a stamping, white stamping ink, of course. So as you can see, this one now fits here, and you can attach that, but I also did it here. Do you see the dotted lines? I hope you can see it. And I am going to do that before I am going to glue it down. So just with a pen, some lines, and it doesn't have to be perfect. If you want it to be perfect, of course you can do so. And for this I think I am going to use a little bit more of the glue, and I am sticking it down here. So as you can see, you've got a cute bag now, and you can put a little clip over here, and you can tuck some things in. So for example, I cut some elements this afternoon, and let's say I want to keep working with those later this week or maybe next week. You can put it in here, or you can give it, send it to a friend as some happy mail, or as a little, how do you call it, a random act of kindness, you know, like a clip. You can write a little note over here, or attach something else, maybe put some ribbon around it. It's really cute. I hope you can see it. I'm going to put this one here, because with this clip it's not suitable to go in your journal. I think it is, because it's way too thick. But if you have a normal or a regular paper clip, that can be used maybe a little bit better. So you can see it goes in here. So what I was going to do also, maybe you remember that I like to work with weeks. So this was week 14 last time I was working in my journal, and this is going to be my week 15. And for that I cut out one of the film strip numbers, which we released last December, I believe, November, December, and I've got one of those little cute tags, and I noticed that it perfectly fits this one, so I am going to attach it here. And let me see, I hope it works this way. Just a little bit of eyeballing. Oh, and now I'm stuck. Yes, it's okay. Put it a little bit up here. So this is my week 15. You can put an eyelet in here, but for this week I am going to use a tiny attacher, which is quick and easy to work with. So week 15, you can also add the word week over here. If I can find it, let me check. I don't have so many stamps over here, so I thought I had it prepared. No, surprise. No, it's on the bigger set with numbers. Where is it? I'm so happy to see that Els also was missing things yesterday during her life, things she couldn't find, and when she thought she had prepared everything, she missed out. Like, here it is. Okay, so here is the word week on this one, and I think it's nice to put it down here. Yes, let me grab. And I think I'm going to take it out of the journal for stamping, because it's not completely even underneath. And I hope it works, because there's a clip already over here too. So I'm going to give it a try. And if it's not working, okay, I will just make a few corrections with a pen or something. Okay. I hope it, yeah, it's not bad. Whoop whoop. I did it. Okay, so back in my journal again. I like to work in my journal as I'm as I'm working, because when I put only down 2 pieces of paper, I'm going to put it back in my journal over and over again. So I might as well just well, leave it in. Okay, and what else? Well, I'm still struggling with the pictures, so I'm not really sure what to do with those yet. And I am going to see if I can find. Okay, I'm half an hour in already. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. She says it's nice to see me creating. Well, I'm just doing something and thinking out loud now. And my husband always says you're talking to yourself. So okay, I'm doing that now too, only a little bit louder probably. Okay, what's also nice to use every week is the stamps like these. I'm not sure if you can see it right now. Maybe I should go a little bit on top. These are stamps which you can manually add any date and year to it. So, and what's also nice from this one, I stamped them on vellum, and I will also show you that. As you can see here, these are all stamped on vellum paper, and what I did before stamping is adding double-sided adhesive at the back too. So again, you are making your own stickers, just like I'm doing with lots of vintage ephemera, vintage journaling papers, how do you call those, ledger papers, things like that. So you can also stamp on vellum. The most important thing is that you use good stamping ink, like Versamark, and what's the other one, archival or stays on, and you have to let it dry for a while, and then you can cut it. So I don't think how is the pocket made with a side and a bottom pocket? Sandy, what do you mean? Which pocket? Do you mean the pocket here? Or do you mean the pocket I just created here? This one. I'm not sure if I am going to see your reply again. Yes, we will be on Hochanda on the 5th and the 6th. Els is coming over here on Friday. And on Friday and Saturday we will be at Hochanda. So, and to see how we are going to do that. Okay, stickers on vellum paper. Well, I don't think I need to show you, but you just take a piece of, hold on, let me see. No, the vellum paper is missing now. Okay, but it's really easy to, yeah, here's another one. So this is vellum paper, and then you take a big roll of Elizabeth Craft Designs double-sided adhesive, and you just glue it at the back of the paper. So that's the most important thing. If you have some air bubbles, maybe, then you can use a brayer and to roll the bubbles from underneath the paper, and then you start stamping and you can cut them. When you want to use them for writing down dates, like I do, so let's say this is week 15 this year, so you write down, I know week 15 it was in April. Oh, and you have to make sure you have a pen which doesn't smudge. So try it on a little piece of vellum paper or any other paper first before you start writing down 2020. And then you can fill in all the dates. So April 1st, I just saw it started on a Wednesday. And then you write down, or you jot down, all dates, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'm not sure if you want me, if you want to see me doing all this, so I prepared another one, and this is all finished and dry, and I think the one I just did, because the pen is okay, it doesn't smudge, as you can see, and because this is a little bit transparent, it's really nice to glue it down. Well, you can glue it down anywhere on your paper, but maybe it's nice to put it here, because this says week 15 and then it says month of April in the year 2020, and then you can mark all dates which you show on this page. So I have to check that in my phone, because I always want to know the exact dates when those pictures were taken, and I'm writing that down next to the pictures. The stamp set I used for this is this one. It's one of the first releases we did. It's number 118, and it has got 2 of those calendar stamps, the days of the week and a cute tag note. And this one is really nice too, the word of the day. And you can write down every word you want, and then it says that about sums it up for today. And you can write down the date. So these are those. And what else did I forget? No, nothing. So I showed you how you can make this pocket with the photo die. I showed you how you can make your own stickers with vellum paper and stamps. And I think I'm going to finish this one when I'm offline, because I want to have a little bit more time to see how I'm going to do this. Otherwise this video will be much too long, and I'm sure you are going to get bored, because that will take too long. So I will finish this one later, and I am going to show it to you the next live I'm doing. So just as I showed you this one from last time I did the Facebook live, I will show you the finished result of this one next time. In the meantime, as I said before, we will be at Hochanda on Friday and Saturday together with Els, and we will be there from my house, from my home, so hopefully we will see you there. And I am quickly checking your last messages. Let me see. It's a shopping channel, yes. Scrapbook stores, no local scrapbook stores. Evelyn, you maybe you can buy them online. Where are you from, Evelyn? We have Canadian shops, USA shops, UK shops. They all have, there are some shops who have the camera die too. Oh, I'm getting hearts from your little guys, Ilse. Thank you. Give them some hearts back, okay? The wallets that I keep my stamps in. I will show it to you. Yes, Tracy. These wallets are actually how do you call it? Project Life photo thingies. And they are stuck together like this, two on top of each other, with a ring binder here, a binding system over here. So I just cut them into, and then I've got exactly the same size for the stamp sets. So it's I think it's from Simple Stories, if I'm correct. So there are pages like this, two on top of each other, 4 by 6 inch each, and I'm cutting down the ring part here, and I'm cutting it in half. So then it will give you those envelope thingies to store your stamps in. So the wallets are, let me see. Dat was weer leuk. Thank you girls. Never bored watching you. Oh, that's really one. Oh, the middle one. Give him a big kiss, Ilse. I'm not sure if he wants that. The next live, okay, will be the sidekick. And I think, Else, are you going to do that? Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Jorinka. Hi, Pia. Ah, you're from Norway, Denmark. What was it? Pia, Norway, Denmark, Sweden. I just call every... I just mention every country up there. Nice to see you here, Pia. Linda, thank you. Jody. Oh, there are too many girls. It was so nice to see you all again. And what kind of pen did I use on the vellum? This is a Sarasa Dry, and I have no idea. It says Sarasa Dry. Can you see it? I will show it in here. And otherwise, just message me, and I will send you a picture. Okay? And the thingies, yes, I like the word thingies. If I'm not sure what to say, I just say thingies. Okay, yes, I have a lot of thingies. Okay, I will try not to say it again. Okay, girls, this was it for today, and I hope to see you soon. Take care, bye-bye.